Welcome to ULMX, Universal Language Media Exchange. Our mission is to make practicing speaking new languages fun. And we do that with an app. Our first version is for German native speakers who want to improve their English. We also like to make videos on society and culture here on YouTube, but our main thing is language. And this video is about language. So we're going to go through some comments where viewers asked language-related questions. One person said about the app, "You never show the app. Why don't you show the app? It's like listening to a radio show every time you mention the app." Good point. I'll show you the app. That's a really good point. I should show the app more often. Okay, ich zeige euch, wie man spielt.
Ich muss ein Taxi vom Flughafen nehmen.
I need to take a taxi from the airport.
I need to take a taxi from the airport.
I need to take a taxi from the airport.
Ich nehme ein Taxi vom Flughafen.
I'm taking a taxi from the airport.
I am taking a taxi from the airport.
I'm taking a taxi from the airport.
Ich muss ein Taxi vom Flughafen nehmen.
I need to take a taxi from the airport.
I need to take a taxi from the airport.
I need to take a taxi from the airport.
Englisch für wie lange wird es dauern ist How long will it take? Wie lange wird es dauern?
How long will it take?
How long will it take?
How long will it take?
Ich muss ein Taxi vom Flughafen nehmen.
I need to take a taxi from the airport.
I need to take a taxi from the airport.
I need to take a taxi from the airport.
Englisch für wo wollen Sie hin ist Where to? Wo wollen Sie hin?
Where to?
Where to?
Where to?
Englisch für wie viel wird es kosten ist How much will it cost? Wie viel wird es kosten?
How much will it cost?
How much will it cost?
How much will it cost?
Wo wollen Sie hin?
Where to?
Where to?
Where to?
Wie viel wird es kosten?
How much will it cost?
How much will it cost?
How much will it cost?
Ich muss ein Taxi vom Flughafen nehmen.
I need to take a taxi from the airport.
I need to take a taxi from the airport.
I need to take a taxi from the airport.
Wie viel wird es kosten?
How much will it cost?
How much will it cost?
How much will it cost?
Wie lange wird es dauern?
How long will it take?
How long will it take?
How long will it take?
Wo wollen Sie hin?
Where to?
Where to?
Where to?
Ich muss ein Taxi vom Flughafen nehmen.
I need to take a taxi from the airport.
I need to take a taxi from the airport.
I need to take a taxi from the airport.
Wie viel wird es kosten?
How much will it cost?
How much will it cost?
How much will it cost?
Wie lange wird es dauern?
How long will it take?
How long will it take?
How long will it take?
Yeah, so I think that's like a good example that, not only of how to play the game, how the game works, but also that you can do something else while playing the game Here's some peppermint tea with lemon. That's a really good point. I should show the app more often. But the app itself isn't a visual app. It's something that you run in the background so you can actually do other things. For example, cleaning or exercising or commuting, and at the same time utilize that time for learning. And it is entertaining. It is fun. It's a fun game. Learning is fun, and this is a game in itself. So it's a win-win. Alright, but let's pronounce some THS sounds, because the next comment is: Könntest du ein Video darüber machen, wie man TH mit einem darauffolgenden S richtig ausspricht? Zum Beispiel months, maths, Northside? Ich habe dabei noch Schwierigkeiten, aber vielen Dank für deine Videos. Die sind super und haben mir wirklich schon geholfen. Sorry, English video. I did make a video on this. I hope you liked it. I hope you saw it. What I would do is use the slow motion feature on YouTube down at the bottom right corner. Slow down what I just did. I wasn't thinking about it, I just said it. Months, maths, north side. You already have the S in German, right? That's this teeth together. S is like coming through, the air is coming through between your teeth like this. I almost imagine the flow of the air almost goes in an S shape as it goes over your top teeth, under your bottom teeth, out. The air is almost doing an S shape, right? And when you do the TH, if you haven't already seen the TH video, TH is tongue between teeth. That is a TH. That was a really good TH. The voice version, the tongue doesn't move. The difference is you're either humming or not humming. So, or if you go from this position where the tongue is in between the teeth, I almost need like a third hand to put in between. So these will be the teeth. So you have the tongue in between the teeth. And then when you drop it into the S sound, I imagine if you're having trouble doing this, because all you do is you're in TH, you pull the tongue out, but the air is still shooting through the teeth. I would say if you're having trouble with that, the problem is you're probably already kind of here. So you're already at an S. So how are you going to go months? It's just two S sounds. Either that, if you are doing it right, maybe you're sticking it way out too far. It's not that far out. It's really, really lightly behind the teeth. Really lightly behind the teeth. I'm exaggerating in this. And the other possibility is just that you need to practice it. You need to drill things sometimes. Like, I played baseball. Germans know nothing about baseball, so sorry, but I don't know anything about football. In baseball, there are just certain movements, you know? I mean, football is the same thing. If you want to do the corner kick or whatever, it's like 3 steps in a row, and you have to practice all 3 steps in a row. So if you want to practice the THS sound, don't just practice TH and S separately. Practice THS over and over again. You're feeling it out and making mistakes and then correcting them yourself is what's really going to improve your pronunciation, because no one can pronounce things for you at the end of the day. So great video, only a few more examples of words that can be repeated would have been nice. Okay, how about, let's just do a little TH sesh. Thoughtful, thorough, thorough. Think about it. It's up to you. Think about it. That's it. That's it. This is ridiculous. These dudes. What do these dudes think they're doing? These. Have you tried these things? These things are really good. Have you tried these things? Go ahead, say it. I'm leaving a big space. I could have edited that space out. Have you tried these things? I'll say, have you tried these things? You'll say, yeah, these things are pretty good. Have you tried these things? Yeah, these things are pretty good. She likes my ideas. She says I'm thoughtful. She says you're thoughtful? That's the funniest thing I've heard all day. If you need more time, just hit pause. Practice with me here. That is the funniest thing I've heard all day. She likes my ideas. She says I'm thoughtful. That's cool, dude. You are pretty thoughtful, actually. I was just pulling your leg. Really? That's nice of you to say, Theo. Well, that's cool. You actually are pretty thoughtful. I was just pulling your leg. That's cool. That's a voiced one. Say it with me. That's cool. You actually are pretty thoughtful. I was just pulling your leg. What does that mean? I was just pulling your leg? Just means I was messing with you. I was making a joke. I was just joking. That was a joke. Is that enough? Alright, let's think of some more cool vocab words with TH though before we move on. Might have to bust up the dictionary if I don't come up with anything. Maybe I'll get a good auto-suggestion from the dictionary actually. TH. Oh, these are German words. Thackeray. I've never heard of that. Okay, so... No, wait, Thackeray. Is this a person? British novelist. Thackeray. Alright. Have you read that new one by William Makepeace Thackeray? You'll probably never have to say that in your life. Tie, that's a hard T sound. See that T right there? Not a TH sound. TH. So we need something like... What's this? Thallus. What does thallus mean? Look at that shape. Look at that. Thallus. A plant body that is not differentiated into stem and leaves and lacks true roots and a vascular system. Okay. Thalli are typical of algae, fungi, lichens, and some liverworts. Moving on. What else do we have for TH? Thank offering. Thank you. This is a very important thing to be able to say. Thank you. Thanksgiving was very thoughtful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. In English, you don't say, I thank you. But what you mean is, I thank you. You could say, I thank you. It is extremely formal to the point of being almost a little bit weird. It could be more normal in the United Kingdom. But in America, I thank you is something a politician would say. It's that level of just, okay, buddy, yeah, right, yeah, okay. We know what you meant. And then thanks is less formal than thank you. But we don't have much formality there. There's, like in German, you have some good options. You can kind of ratchet it up, ratchet it down. But another way people do say it is I appreciate it, but thank you is honestly way more genuine than I appreciate it. Most people say I appreciate it. It's such hot air. It's hot air coming out of most people when they say, oh yeah, I really appreciate it. Do you? Why don't you just say thanks, because that's about how generally grateful you are. If someone says, I'm really grateful, that's usually pretty good. They're really grateful usually. That's a hard one to fake. It's a hard one to blow hot air about. All right, the Adirondacks. These are the mountains in New York. Adirondack Mountains, the Adirondacks. Couldn't we just put anything if we're just going to count the word the? So what's the difference between the and the? Good question. I mean, I'm asking myself some of these questions, but I'll give you guys the credit. The Aleutians, because the Aleutian Islands, these are on Alaska, those curving islands outside of Alaska. The Aleutian Islands starts with a sound, so you want to say the instead of the. If you said the Aleutians, it would sound really stupid. But I think you get the idea. Same with the Almighty. The Almighty, you'd sound really dumb. The Americans instead of the Americans. But yeah. I can't believe this dictionary is just pulling a bunch of the words. I'm trying to get some TH inspiration, but I think we've done enough anyway. Someone said, so weit, so gut. Das Problem für uns nicht-native speakers ist nur, das im Redefluss auch so umzusetzen und die Zunge schnell genug nach vorne zu bekommen. Besonders schwer und sind kurze Wechsel zwischen S und TH, zum Beispiel with Southern. So the TH and then the S. Oh no, we already did that. But THS and then a vowel sound and then another TH. So south with south. It's like hopscotch. You can't play it well until you've gone through a couple times. You need to practice. So the S sound, you already know. You need to keep practicing the TH and then just practice that switch between the two. This guy says here, or ruthless is also hard. Ruthless. So I do think it's just a matter of practicing both sounds in combination and drilling it. And don't do it fast at first. Do it slow at first so you can get a really nice muscle memory there. This guy says, or though. I don't know how that's really not that related. I mean, though. It's kind of like just a TH, no S.